All praise to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Honor and respect to the chosen and the grafted. Brothers and sisters, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is Tuesday, October 6, 2020, and it's currently 2:50 p.m. Brothers and sisters, I want to talk about being alone in this walk. As many of you already know or feel like you are alone. You know for a fact you're alone because you're supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be a lone walk. It's supposed to be a walk that you're supposed to take by yourself. Not spiritually speaking, of course. I'm talking about socially speaking. I'm talking about your family members, your friends, your co-workers, the people around you, the people that you see online, and we'll doubt those people as the two-third and the Gentiles, the unchosen Gentiles, okay, the doomed Gentiles. This walk is not easy. People, serving Father is not easy. You'd have thought like this should be the easiest thing on earth, working for Father. It would be like the easiest thing on earth to do his work and talk about his project, his stuff, do all glories and praises to the Most High. You would have thought like this should be like the easiest thing. Actually, it's quite the opposite. Brothers and sisters, notice that every time you try to pray, every time you are praying, every time you're walking straight on the path of the Lord, every single thing bad happened to you. Every single thing that is wrong happened. Ever since we start praying, well, every single thing happened to them, but you see like the demons are a hell of a lot more aggressive now. They are in your family members. They are your friends, your co-workers, people online. You see things are getting a lot more somewhat difficult because you are actually hurting them. You are inflicted mortal wound upon them. And I want to tell you, brothers and sisters, chosen and grafted, that you are not alone. You are not alone in this walk. And you will never be alone. Physically, you are. Okay, some of us, we have family members that will ride this train until, it hit a wall. They will ride this roller coaster until it crashes and they all die. They'll ride this car until the wheel falls off. That is because they're supposed to do that. And I say this, chosen and grafted, do not attempt to wake up those people. Do not try to be in an argument with them. That's why I always find a way to exclude and expel those people in my comment, those people, and even in my life, I expel them. People, do you know certain of us don't talk to a family member or just leave their family because of this walk? Because those people are very, very toxic. We'll pull some scriptures so we can back up everything that we said, because this walk is not an easy walk, man. There's a hell of a lot of stumbling blocks, thorns, broken glasses, knives, spikes, lava, magma, all of them all over the floor. This is a very, very dangerous walk. But the wicked side is so easy. Brothers and sisters, it's so easy to get on the wicked side. You want some money right now? You can do a hell of a lot of things to get some money right now. The wicked way. Oh, you can sell stuff. You can sell flesh. I mean, your flesh or somebody else's flesh is. Okay, you can steal. You can rob. You can murder. As long as you take the oath, the demons will somewhat protect you, until he should defend. So they're going to run and leave you alone. I would say, brothers and sisters, do not be afraid when you're in this work, because I was kind of like talking to a young lady online, on one of the YouTube comment. I posted a comment on the beloved sister Lisa Cabrera, and she was asking me like, "Oh, why you call Father Master Chess Player?" And I felt like this is wrong because I felt like he's evil. They say it's evil. He trying to. I'm so depressed every time I try to clean my room, and I felt so down. Why is that? But I love Father. I want to work for him, and it felt like he refusing me. It felt like I'm not protected. And I told her it's supposed to be like this, man. This isn't something that is easy, man. You know, you don't. First of all, Father has to call you for you to do his work. Father have to call you for you to listen to his word. Okay? The shepherd has to scream and cry so the sheep will hear his voice, and most importantly, recognize his voice. Because there are so many shepherds out there that claiming to be your shepherd, especially the 70 shepherds in the book of Enoch, if you catch my drift. All right, it's supposed to be hard, brothers and sisters, because what's going on right now, this world, it's not yours. It wasn't built for you. As it says in the good book, it was not. That's why it's so hard, and you are alone, because you're doing the right thing. And brothers and sisters, chosen and grafted, don't worry about following every single law in the book. As long as you keep the 10 commandments in, you don't break them, you pretty much covered everything. All right? I would say that's the best way to follow the Most High, is to be alone. That is the best way to walk in this life, is being alone. Because once you start working with people, quote unquote, wicked people, unchosen, they're going to influence you, brothers and sisters. It is so easy to get influenced by those people. Because what they have right now, the blessing, well, technically they don't have it anymore, but so just for the sake of this video, this blessing that they have right now, it's because the forefather came, make an oath, make a pact with Satan, become Satan in himself, and build the Church of Mahan, which is the Catholic churches and the harlots and all over. All the other churches are part of the Catholic Church, whether you are a Baptist, Lutheran, or Christian, whatever you want to call it. I don't get it when a Catholic say, okay, Christians are not going to make it, we are. And Christians say, well, you're not going to make it, we are. Both of you guys are the same. You guys are Christian. One of you follow baby Jesus. The other one follow, giant, grown ass man, Cesare Borgia, aka Jesus Christ. Brothers and sisters, this work's supposed to be like this. Strengthen your heart in the Lord. Strengthen your heart in Yahawah himself. All right, let's pull up some scriptures, and then we'll talk about this. We will elaborate according to the good book, because Isaiah 28:10 told us it's precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, there a little. One moment. My apology. Brothers and sisters, supposed to be like this. Let's pull up some scriptures. So we got 1 Peter 5:7. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. In this work, brothers and sisters, we have so much worries, so much anxiety and depression, and some of us, we cannot deny this. We need the resources, we need the money, we need the things to do, but in this work, you are alone. There's nothing you really can do except for pray and casting all your care upon Father, because he's the only one who truly cares for you. Your job, your friends, even your family, they do not care. People, I've done so many research. I watched so many videos. And I am 100% convinced that the so-called two-third or unchosen Gentiles, there's nothing you can do for them. And I feel sorry for the brothers and sisters and the chosen that are in this walk that are arguing with those people in the street, that are trying to yell at those people and trying to make them understand. This is how I do it myself. If I met somebody, point blank period, I'm not interested in telling you the truth. I'm not interested in that, man. I read you first. I read your spirit. I read how you talk and how you walk. Like a moment ago, I got out of my home and I was going to get some food for the children, for the kids in the house. And I met a fellow that live in the same apartment complex that I live in. He's quote unquote a pastor, a Levite pastor, the worst kind. And when I met this fellow, I always meet him, great guy, we always talk. And he smiled. He said, "How you doing, man?" I'm like, "Good," and stuff. He said, "Everything all right with the family?" I'm like, "Yeah, everything good, everything all right." So how about you? He said, "I'm good, man. I'm so happy." "Did you vote today?" I'm like, "What? Did you vote?" He said, "Oh, I'm like, nah, man, I don't vote today. I don't vote at all." He said, "Oh, you let them get away?" And in my head, I'm like, you got to be freaking kidding me. These guys think the astonishment is just it's out of this world, man. When I'm like, whoa, are you serious? These are like you really let them getting away? I'm like, are you serious? This dude think in order for you. Oh, I just received a text messages right now that tell me that I need to register to vote while I'm talking about this. This is what the Holy Spirit say. Okay, let me read it right quick. "Hi, this is Monica, and I'm contacting you on the behalf of my vote project. We are reaching out to make sure everyone has the opportunity to register to vote. You have until 7:30 tonight to register or update your registration." I never vote. I never had to register for anything, which showed you how desperate those people are. Brothers and sisters, before I finish this story, when you see things like this, that means you are not alone at all. They are. They are. That's why they always have to call you, "Pray for us, vote for us." They are sending the demon and asking you, "Did you vote? Did you vote? You're going to let them get away with this? You have to vote, You have to pray. Come to my church. We have to pray. Pray for this, pray for that." Jeremiah 7:16 tell you, do not pray for those people. Even if you do, Father will not heal you. And he's going to come after you, man. I'm just talking about this. They just sent me a message. Go vote. That is because, brothers and sisters, when you look at it in the spiritual realm, oh man, we are surrounded by angels, fathers with us. All the hosts of heaven is with us. They are alone. You are not. We are not alone. They are. In this world right there, this is quote unquote somewhat their blessing. Okay, we are alone. We do what we must do. We we walk in righteousness. Okay, we get a little money here and there by doing clean, good work. But some of them, and some of the people that get money out there, brothers and sisters, you won't believe what those people are doing, man. You won't believe what those people did to get that money. Some of you are well aware of that, whether it's primary source or secondary source. Okay, things those people are willing to give up. The good book told you, like, what is it for a man to give up his soul to gain money? Like, what is it? Like, you give everything for money, then you lost your soul. That's like washing your hand and wipe it off on the ground. Washing your hand clean and then wipe it off on somebody else's butt. What the heck? What'd you do that for? You sold everything that you have for a little money for your soul. You took some money for your soul. And people do that literally or figuratively speaking. So let me finish with the story. And when I always see this dude, he always trying to convince me to get into some type of scheme with him. So some type of multi-marketing scheme, some type of online scheme thing. scam and let's build a church and stuff. Again, when I meet those people, I never show them and act like I'm true. I'm a true righteous person. I'm like I'm in the light. I know the truth. You don't, and all that. I always act like I don't know. I always act like, oh, please enlighten me. So when the dude like he come up to me and then said, "Oh, you letting them get away? You got to vote." And in my head, I'm like, you got to be crazy. This guy just walk up to me and ask me the only way to get out of this situation that we are right now is to vote. That's why brothers and sisters, they're all over. Pray, vote. You never seen them doing things like that, brothers and sisters. Couple of years ago, they didn't even tell you to vote. They just threw a couple of celebrities out there, dribble some ball, shaking some booty, say some few words, and everybody going to vote and without asking any question and all that. Me personally, I never vote. Let me go off code a little. I read the beloved brother Dr. Claude Anderson, Powernomics. I read it when I was in high school. And I understand that I should never vote. All right, let's leave that where it is. So now I'm looking at this dude and I wonder greatly. I'm like, man, we are truly alone in this world. This guy's supposed to be a pastor. He's a so-called elder. He's supposed to enlighten you in this march, but he's actually, excuse me, dragging you into darkness. And when I look at this dude, I'm like, man, we are truly alone. We are. So I decided to make this video to letting you know that you are not alone. All your anxiety, all your problem, all your worries, leave it in his hand. Remember, brothers and sisters, Genesis 15:13 told us we're going to leave out of you with great substance. Let's elaborate on this. This is going to be good. Brothers and sisters, grafted and chosen. Imagine all those money, all those gold and silvers those guys are stacking up and hoarding. They already have all the golds and silvers, but you know, we both know this, they're not gonna get away with it. So now you got all those expensive merchandise those guys have at their houses, whether it's car, clothes or jewelries, even the houses or the certain things that those people are hoarding. Remember, when they leave our land, they're not going to live with any of that. All those things going to stay back. Plus, the Most High, when our beloved brother Yeshaya came back, people, we will have technology that we ever seen before. We never seen, like things we didn't even know exist. You watch Star Wars, you watch all those futuristic movies and stuff. We'll have things that is better than this, and we will rejoice in righteousness, man. And we will dance and do everything that we ever wanted to do in this world, we're going to do it in our world, man. Okay, we're going to enjoy it, man. I always wanted to go around and never had to work, never had to worry about things, but the curse is great upon us, brothers and sisters. The curse is heavy. Woo! The curse is very heavy. And whatever you're playing, brothers and sisters, you really can't do it because you don't have the means, because the curse is on. And those people, the wicked, think like they can get away with this. Let me tell you this straight up. The moment Father put a curse upon you, there is nothing you can do about it. You can scream, you can cry, you can curse, you can fight. Ultimately, you're just gonna have to lie down there and take it. Again, like I said multiple times, you might as well spread those cheeks and keep them open, because it's going to happen. There's nothing you can do for this. However, brothers and sisters, when you're talking with those people, when you're talking with the quote-unquote the so-called Gentiles, be extremely careful. Pay close attention. Never told them like, oh, did you know that we are this, we are that, we are the chosen children of God and stuff. They know that. They know very well you are the chosen. They know very well that you are the representation of the Father and the living God, the Son and the Holy Spirit. They know you, that you, they know your bloodline. We are the only one who really don't know. Okay, the one that is in darkness, but those Gentiles, they know that. Okay, be very careful. Don't wonder when you see those people have like certain type of luxury car or homes or luxury life, though they are fake Instagram and social media things, and do not wonder, say, man, why can't I have those things? And remember, the reason why you cannot have them is because you're under the curse, and this is not yours. Brothers and sisters, have you ever seen like those people, the people that always win the lottery? I said this before, I'm gonna say this again. No offense to anybody that won the lottery or play the lottery out there. Brothers and sisters, have you ever seen they are the dumbest people you could ever possibly imagine or meet or known? Those people will win the lottery this year, next year they'll work, and then you keep asking yourself, oh my God, if this was me, Father, why can I want and be like those people? That is because you're not supposed to. This is not yours. This is not for you. Brothers and sisters, a lot of you chosen and grafted, you may already watch my videos. You know I do little music here and there, and I'm quote unquote somewhat a rapper, producer, movie director, and all of that. But I try, brothers. I try, brethren. I try. I did everything that I could have done to make it in this world. I couldn't. Every single time I did something, brothers and sisters, I failed. And I failed miserably. I failed hard. I fell with disgrace, with shame. Every business that I start fail hard. And guess what? I know people that are dumber than a mule. I know people that are dumber than anything that I could have ever possibly imagined. The moment they put their hand on the project, the same project that I was working, it turned into gold. Those people can take dust, rub it in their hand, and it's turned into diamond. And I can take diamond and rub it in my hand and turn into dust. I've seen people, I've known people that I started things with them. I see them. I went to school with those people. They are the dumbest people I could ever possibly imagine. Now those people are very successful. And it's not like I'm hating or I'm being jealous, but when I look, I'm like, how do those people get those things? Certain people that I know, they do the right thing. They are righteous people, man. Oh, one of my best friends is the most righteous man on earth. And he did everything clean. And everything works for him. I'm very happy for him. Because both of us, we designed a plane. He's on the walk. He walk in the walk. He respect the Lord. He respect the law. He did everything he's supposed to do. But certain of them, brothers and sisters, certain people that I look, certain people that I know for a fact that I was raised with, certain people that I see, my God, when you look at those people, you're like, how on earth did you accomplish this, man? And it's, I don't know if it's the spirits or some type of thing get the best of you. You wonder greatly. You're like, how did those people afford this? How? Then again, I find out like a lot of them how they acquire quote unquote their wealth. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not interested in this, man. And I become at peace. It wasn't up until I would say 2019. Well, I would say beginning of another text. I would say I would say back in beginning of 2020, and I start being at peace with myself, and I realized that I did my best, brothers and sisters. I did everything that I could have done in righteousness. I wasn't trying to do anything wicked. Would I did anything wicked? We all have our flaws, but brothers and sisters, I'm talking about like heavy stuff. I'm talking about taking someone else's life for that life insurance. Well, money. For that policy. Some people do that. When you see those people out there, brothers and sisters, you don't know what those people did to get wherever they at. It's not easy. I was trying to do this in righteousness and I fell. Boy, do I glad that I did. And I come to peace with myself and I told myself, like, you know what? I did everything that I could have done. I I work. I went to school. I finished everything. I went to college. Unfortunately, I could not finish because I didn't have no money. I work everything in righteousness. Every month, every business that I'll try to start, either I got sabotaged or my business is not working. Then I come to terms with it. I said, okay, this is not for me. This isn't for me, man, because I'm not stupid. I look at those people. I'm like, man, this guy is the most stupidest person on earth. He making it. Look at the music industry, brothers and sisters. I don't want to dive very deep into this, but when you look at it, the most dumbest, the person that talk about the most backwarded, the most wickedness thing, they are the one that get the contract. All right, they are the one that get the contract. You sit there as a singer, rapper, or producer, whatever. You spend all your life of doing everything great, and you know for a fact you're good, and this person go to Dr. Phil, and that person just sit there and say a catchword, a catchphrase, or catchword, or whatever they call it. How about that? Meet me outside, how about that? Next thing you know, the entire world is crazy. People are giving this person money left and right. They are giving that person record deal worth of millions of dollars. And then you look at this, you're like, why? My God. This person didn't say anything. You know why? Because this world is for the backwardness. It's for the wickedness. It's all for all things that is not righteous. Anybody that want to talk about like, oh, WAP, or shake that Uzi, or something inside of that Uzi, those are the people that are promoted. Those people, look, listen, it's really easy to be with those people. That's why this walk is so hard, brothers and sisters. Serving the Most High is very difficult, man, because you cannot do all those wickedness, man. You can't do this, man. That's why this walk, you're supposed to be alone with this. And you cannot mix anything with this. I heard about woke Christian. They are Christian. They are woke. They understand like, oh, well, yes, we went under the 400 years and all that, everything and stuff. But, you know, they still believe in white Jesus. They never denounce this. They call themselves woke. They try to mix this and the truth. Some people coming in this truth and this walk, and they try to mix it with that jogging they were doing. They try to mix it with that racing they were doing. Yo, this is a walk. You're going to get there, but it's going to take you a hell of a lot more longer than when you were running or racing or jogging or skipping for that matter. It's a very lonely walk. You're alone. All right, brothers and sisters. So let's say Hebrew 13 verse 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have, for ye have said, I will never leave thee, nor forsaken thee. All right, let's go into this. Let your conversation be without covetousness. What is that word? Covetousness. Okay, when somebody tries to covet something. Greedy, acquisitive, grasping, avaricious, meaning having or showing strong desire for especially material possession. Do not covet your neighbor's house. This is a form from the 10 Commandments. Brothers and sisters, when you're talking with somebody, or whether they are Jews and Gentiles alike, let your conversation be without covetousness. Be content with what you have, because you're supposed to have that. If the Most High bless you, so to speak, in this life, in this time right now, which is the latter day, okay, good. Okay, good. People, some people you talking, when you see those guys online, oh, hey, click on my video and I'll show you how you can make $5,000 a minute. Those quote unquote, there's a specific name they call those guys, motivation speakers. Those guys are so greedy, man. When you look at those guys, they are the embodiment of covetousness. Those guys always like, hey man, pay me this and I'll show you how you can make this, usually involving a scam. Subscribe to my channel to show you how to make money and stuff. It's all about money, having great cause. Hey man, you want to excuse me. You want to drive a Ferrari, you want to drive a Lamborghini, you want to drive a Bentley, you want to drive this, you want to drive that, you want to take vacation to Spain, you want to go to Thailand, you want to do this. How you gonna do this? Subscribe to my channel, sign up with my free this, sign up with my that. Brothers and sisters, be content with such things that ye have. You have a breakdown bucket ass car, that's all I can afford. Thank God I don't owe anybody anything. Thank God I didn't take no oath. Thank God that my soul is going straight to Abraham's bosom. Brothers and sisters, be content. And I'm not saying be happy that you're poor and all that. There's no such thing as a poor Israelite, baby. We were born with the blessing. We were born rich. This is just temporary things that we all suffer right now. And I'm not saying like you're going to be rich and then when you die and then when you wake up in the next life. No, I'm saying this like as of today, as of tomorrow, as in the future, you always the richest person living on this planet. It's just a matter of time. Father gonna drop the other shoe and we all going to go to Goshen and we're going to enjoy that 1,000 years partying, worshiping. And when you look at it, you really cannot worship the Lord the way you're supposed to do it according to the commandments, the laws. That's why you don't beat yourself like this, okay? Certain people, when you look at it, every time you try to do something, then you gotta report to work. Then you have something else to do because you're under the curse. When you're not under the curse, you'll have all the time in the world. You'll do everything that you could ever possibly imagine. Remember in the book of Joel, I believe Joel 2:1 or Joel 2, the second chapter told you that the Lord will, you know what? Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get that right quick. I believe it's Joel 2, the second chapter, verse the first chapter. Let's go to the first chapter. It says he will restore what the cankerworm. Here we go. Joel 1:4. That which the palmer worm hath left, hath the locust eaten, and that which the locust hath left, hath the cankerworm eaten, and that which the cankerworm hath left, that the caterpillar eaten. Awake ye junctures and weep. Let's see. You say, tell ye children of Eve and let the children, I think it's somewhere around here, say that he will restore what the cankerworm has eaten. I think it's second chapter. He will restore everything that the Gentiles took from us, the years that we lost. And I will restore, Joel 2 verse 25, and I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent upon you. So don't worry about this, people. It says it will restore everything. All those years that you ever wanted to do anything, you ever wanted to learn some type of thing, there'll be better things. The Lord's going to restore them for you. Okay? This is it. I don't know how he's going to do this because he's Yahawah, okay? He has like many ways he can do things, but everything that you ever possibly can imagine, like this body, you can ask the Most High, I want a new body. I want a better body so I can do all those things. You will get it. All the technology, all the money you could ever possibly imagine, you will get it, brothers and sisters. Strengthen your heart in the Lord. Strengthen your heart in Yahawah. Strengthen your heart in our Father, the Most High himself, okay? Let's finish Hebrew 13:5. For he have said, I will never leave you. I will never abandon you. That's why you are not alone in this work, okay? And I will never leave you nor forsaken thee. I will never leave you and I will never abandon. I'll never abandon you. All right, give me a second. All right, the Lord is working on my behalf. He's pleaded for me. That is good news I just received over the phone. But let's move on. I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. Okay? Father will never leave us and abandon us. He is here with us. You are not alone, brothers and sisters. Peace be with you. Peace be among you. May peace dwell in your house, in your mind, in your body, in your soul, in your head, in your spirit. Peace be with you, brothers and sisters. If you're depressed right now, rejoice. We have to stay inside for a little while, like the book of Isaiah said. Stay inside for a little while. Do whatever you can, to pass the time. Make a little music, sing for the Most High. You don't have to upload it. Just do it in private. Pray, and then make a little scenario in your head, and time going to fly. Brothers and sisters, can you imagine today is October 6th, 2020? We are less than 90 days. Are we? October, November, December. Brothers and sisters, we are less than 100 days of 2021. Can you imagine how fast time just fly? And it says this in the book of Enoch that time of the wicked will be shortened. Brothers and sisters, that 1,000 years that we're going to enjoy, which is up ahead, it's going to be like 10,000 years for us, man. Every 1 year is going to be like 100 years. It's going to be so long, so good. But for the wicked, it's going to be the same thing, man. Brothers and sisters, can you imagine 1,000 years of hardcore slavery? Oh, God. Woo! Can you imagine, man? 1,000 years, your soul is being tormented and held by demon, fire, and worms that never die? Are you willing to give that up? Are you willing to give up your soul so you can go straight to that lake of fire? Father, give you a choice. Some people will listen to this like, hey, man, I don't give a, I still got this, I still got that, and I'm going to hold on to it because when it's time for the call, I'm going to go with it. Yeah, right. Oh, really? Oh, really? Brothers and sisters, can you imagine, man? Can you imagine being in that torment? You barely can even hold it with what we have right now. You barely can hold like the punishment that we have now. Can you imagine you're gonna do this like forever? You barely can hold the temporary one. Can you imagine suffer the permanent one, the infinite, forever and ever? Brothers and sisters, this is a very big deal, chosen and grafted. You don't want to lose your soul. Hold on, brothers and sisters. Strengthen your heart into the Lord. Strengthen your heart in Yahweh himself. Strengthen it. You're not alone in this work. They are. You're not. All right? Let's move to the next one, and then I think we're going to go ahead and then end this video. The eyes, Psalm 34 verse 15. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto the cry. So Father, his eyes is open unto us, and his ears, he can hear your cry. Cry unto him. Cry unto Father. Cry unto Yahweh. Cry unto the Lord. Whatever you have, cry unto him. The God that created the heaven, the earth, the God of Adam, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the real one, cry unto him. Well, if you're a Gentile, he will not hear you because in Jeremiah 7:16, he told you straight up, even if you pray for those people, he's not going to do this. Let Father do what he does best. Let him do his job. Cry unto him, brothers and sisters. Don't worry, man. Hey, you don't have a new car now? Okay, that's all right. Let Father know. Let Father like, hey man, I don't have a job, I don't have a car. Father, everything is in your hand. Walk with your servant. I wanna do your job. I wanna be in the team. You let me know that I'm one of your children. I wanna be with you. I wanna do the right thing. Help me out, and he will send the angels to help you out. Whatever you have, brothers and sisters, be content with it, man. Be content with it, brothers and sisters. I used to sit down and see those guys in Vegas, man. Those guys enjoying it. I used to see those Edomites, those Gentiles on the bike. I love bicycle, man, dirt bike, going around enjoying the land, do stunt and then buying stuff and have the houses and stuff. And I wonder, I'm like, man, that's before the whole thing. I'm like, man, I can't wait when I make it in the music industry and I'll have all those things and all those whores and stuff. Boy, I'm gonna like having sex all the time. I'm gonna get good. I'm gonna eat all the time. I'm going to enjoy this land, man. I'm gonna do all the wicked stuff that I wanted to do. especially with those women. I'm going to do every single thing, that all the fantasies that I have in my head. I'm going to enjoy this land, man. I'm going to enjoy everything, man. Once I start making those millions of dollars, and I will help my brothers and sisters too. I will help them build. I will help my people. I used to identify with black people, the so-called black people. I'm like, man, I'm gonna take care of my people, help them build business and stuff. I always had that righteousness in my heart. But when I start going, when years start to pass, then I realize, I'm like, this is not going to happen. If it didn't happen, it will never happen. And I start to, somewhat, brothers and sisters, I start to give up, man. As many of you already know, I work for a waste management industry. I pick up garbage, man. That's what Father say. You're going to be the lowest of the low. You're going to be the people that bow, and they're going to be the lender. They're going to lend you. You're going to be bow. You're going to be in debt. Although, all praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, Ba'ashim HaMashiach Yahawashi, Ba'ashim Wakadash. I am debt free. Father gave me an opportunity. He put it in my soul. I saved money for like a year, and I pay all my debt. All my credit card debt that I had. Praise Yahweh, praise Ahaya, praise Yeshaya. I am debt free. I have nothing to worry about, brothers and sisters. I have zero debt, so to speak. The best debt that I never had is the oath. I don't owe anybody anything. I can be homeless right now, brothers and sisters. I'd be happy. I know for a fact, if anything happened to me, I'm not going to go where those people are going. Well, according to Father, because I know I did everything clean in this life. I walk in righteousness. Maybe I did something in my past life. Father gonna hold that against me, but I repented everything that I did, all the wickedness that I did. I repent them, okay? I reject them. I ask Father for forgiveness, which He did. He forgave me, He cleaned me. I have nothing to worry about, brothers and sisters. I owe zero things. I owe zero. I never had a mortgage. I was trying to buy a house. Brothers and sisters, Lord know that I try. I try, Lord. I try. I could never get that down payment money, man. Every time I got this money, I'm about to get it, something happened. Car breakdown. A family member died. Something happened over there. Something over here. The wife is in the hospital. Children, something happened. And then I'm going to have to pay. My mom, this is this. I'm going to have to pay. That person get in trouble. I'm going to have to pay. And I understand now. I understand why Father was doing these things to me. Because one, I was under the curse. And the most importantly, this is not for you, man. Look at this world, brothers and sisters. The most dumbest people, man. Those people seems they're always the one that get the most of the luck in the world. Back then in Miami, a couple of years ago, there's one of those brink truck that got into an accident, and I believe, if I'm wrong, please correct me. The drivers, the people that were supposed to bring that money somewhere, I think they all died in the accident, and then the door was open, and people just went in there, and then they took all the money. And guess what they did with it? They party, they do drugs. That happened in the 90s, and then that's it. The money's done. When I used to be a taxi driver, there's a very well-known story back in 2013, 2014. Before 9/11, before the 2000, there was a very Levite brother. He had a taxi cab, and then that was before all those restrictions at the airport, and he was doing a taxi cab, and he picked up somebody at the airport. And then while they were in the car, that person somewhat panicked. And after he received a phone call, he panicked. And then he paid the driver. And then he ran out of the car. So the driver kept driving around and then picking up people. And then he went home. So when he went home, him and his family. And then he went to a grocery store, let's say Walmart, with his wife. And the wife go in there. He stay in the car. So when the wife get out with the groceries and stuff, and he popped the trunk to put the food in there. And then there was that two giant luggages, two giant bag. And then he was like, damn it, that guy, somebody forgot their luggages in there. So Again, brothers and sisters, curiosity got the best of us. And then he unzipped one of the luggages. Jackpot. He just zip it right back up and then tell the wife, let's go home. He just took everything, he put it in the box. He shipped them back to the island. And then he went to the island. He never came back. Right now, this dude has all sorts. He has hotel. He has like supermarket. Nobody knows how much he found in that bags, because that was before the whole 911 thing, all that airport, checking and stuff like that. He got settled. Some people got blessed like this. I have nothing against that. But this is not for you. Okay? Cry unto Father. Cry unto the Lord. Cry unto Yahweh. He will hear you. Wait on the Lord. Be of a good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I said, on the Lord. Psalm 27:14. Wait, brothers and sisters. Be patient. If you could wait 400 years, next few years, because we know the other eclipse is coming in 2024, which is about another 3 years from now, so to speak. We don't know yet. Hesh might happen before that or after that. I don't know, brothers and sisters. I'm hoping before that, but I don't know. All we have to do is wait and strengthen our heart into Yahweh. Strengthen your heart, brothers and sisters. You're not alone. They are. That's why they're always calling you. That's why Franklin Graham had that phony march over there in D.C. and he was calling people, oh, we need to pray. Look what they did. Even before the video started, they put old man Martin Luther King in it. That means they are not talking to other people but you. They are alone. They are lonely. They need you. They need you to come back to that whorehouse and whore yourself to their God. Their God is on. They are horny. They are lonely. They need you to come back there and spiritually fornicate with them. That's what they want you to do. It ain't gonna happen. The 2/3 really, they can't really fornicate it with their gods. They are used. They don't have the energy to call upon Father, so they don't need them. Brothers and sisters, those people that you see nowadays at this time still going to church, they don't need those people in there, man. Those are a bunch of whole worn out whores. They don't need this. The demon need you. They need me. They need the people that listen, the fresh. They need the virgin. You're a virgin again. Damn. Man, I want those virgins. That's what they need. You got the energy to please them. Spiritually, sexually speaking. To fornicate with them. That's what they need. They need that girl that give the good thing. They need that giant O. That big O. You are the one that can give it to them. That's why they are going out there for you. They are giving money. They are giving all certain things. Come back to the church, man. Come on, man. Get in there. Walk. Worship on. Come pray with us. Come to DC and pray with us. It ain't gonna happen. The other 2/3 a bunch of tail hole. They got a giant hole in their butt. Their spirits don't need them anymore because they done with them. They know that's it. Time is done. They need you. That's what they need right now. They need you to go over there and pray for them. And it's not going to happen, man. Wait on the Lord. Wait on Yahweh. Your power. Wait on him. Be of good courage. Strengthen your heart. And he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I said, on the Lord. Wait, brothers and sisters. Everything you need right now, just ask. The Lord will provide it. Trust me, I was just talking to you. I was asking the Lord for something. I receive a phone call, say, yep, that thing that you just asked is coming. And then, good luck. Thank you. And I know in the name of my Father, I will have that thing. Because I asked for it. All right, brothers and sisters? Strengthen your heart. All right? Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not be faint. oh, you're gonna be a superhero if you wait, man. If you like, man, I'm tired, the Most High is not coming anymore, I'm going back to church, I'm going back eating that pork, I'm going back praying over this man rectum, I'm gonna pray over him and then have sex with him, because that's what the pastor said. As long as you pray over this man butt, you good. As long as you pray over this pork, you can eat it. As long as you pray over this shrimp, you can eat it. As long as you pray over this crab, you can eat it. As long as you pray over this prostitute, you can bang her. As long as you pray over your neighbor's wife, you can do all certain things. Vice versa to the husband also. Some people, they don't want to wait. They're like, you know what? Nothing going to happen. Let me go ahead and then do all sort of wickedness. I got to go back to church. I got to go back drinking, do drugs, and fornicating with all those people, whether spiritually, or the worst thing you could possibly do, whether spiritually or physically. But for those that they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. The Lord is going to renew your strength. You're going to fly like eagle. Dog, you're going to do everything that you could have ever possibly imagined. Wait. Wait upon him. Strengthen your heart. You're not alone. Second stick. Mosiah 13 verse 28. And whoever I say unto you that salvation doth not come by the law alone, and were it not for the atonement which God himself shall make for the sin and iniquities of his people, that they must avoidably perish, notwithstanding the law of Moses, the Mosaic law. So we got precept from Galatians 2:16, Mosiah 12:31. So you can go ahead and read that. But brothers and sisters, keep the law, wait. Keep the commandments. As long as you're not breaking none of those commandments, you're good. Certain law, you're going to break them without knowing. And certain law too, it's based on your own interpretation. It's based on your own life. All right. Some guys say, Father said he created the world in 6 days, and the seventh he rests. And he told you, because of that, you're supposed to work 6 days and rest the seventh day. Okay. Father didn't say I created the world on Monday, and on Tuesday I created the earth. And Wednesday I created the animal, and then Thursday, and then on Saturday I rest. It says on the seventh day. So on the seventh day, after 6 days of work, seventh day I rest. Whether it's a Saturday, whether it's a Sunday, or Monday, Tuesday, as long as it's seventh day from the day of work, I rest. I rest. I pray the Lord, forgive me if I break your law, because my spirit, my mind is obliterated. Forgive me. I'm doing my best. Do your best. Hold the commandments, hold the law. Don't be over righteousness, and stop going over there and tell those people they are doing this and that wrong. Because the cup has been passing on to them. Isaiah 51:22, Lamentation 4:21 and 22. The cup has been passing on to them. The cup is the Psalm 75:8. In the hand of the Lord, there's a cup full of mixture. That's why they are confused. That's why they're asking you, come back, come back. We'll give you money. How about some money right now? We'll do everything. Hey, if you vote for us, we'll give you reparation. Hey, you want to see the reparation? We're going to give you. Look at this. Reparation for people of color and minority. The white man is a minority. Especially the white woman is a minority. All the other races can claim minority. They don't make anything specific. Come inside the church. We got TG Jakes here. We got those women here. Come in there. Brothers and sisters, don't and wait. That's all I got for you. I made a lesson. I made this lesson. Oh boy, I got it. I made this lesson about. All right, baby. See you. I made this lesson about Armenia, Azerbaijan, and it only recorded in one ear, only the left ear, because the demons were working so hard. They don't want this information to get out, so I'm going to upload it anyway, or I'm going to do it. Brothers and sisters, all praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, sanctifying Yahweh Shai, the Holy Son. You are not alone. Shalom.